Welcome to episode. I think this is episode 57. I think of but there's more. I am your host, Astro, and here I have a few of my friends, man. A few of my people, a few good folks from the community on my right here. Yeah, on my right I have, or yeah, on my right I have Ron. What's up, Ron?
What's up, y'all? What's up, fellow collectors? Y'all ready to file bankruptcy yet?
No,
I'm not.
no, we're still far away from that.
Right.
Even if I did, I wouldn't say. Even if I did.
Oh man, what's good, Saba? You good, Saba?
I'm very good.
Good,
Nice
man.
to be back.
Absolutely. Steven, how you feeling? You still good down there?
I am very good,
Cat?
actually. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good, guys. My voice is almost gone. I'm only here for the first 30 minutes, but it's a few other y'all. So hey, we gonna rob a bank so we can get these statues. But keep going.
Listen, man, you say
I'm
that in
okay with
public,
it.
man. You don't get us jammed out.
Oh yeah, allegedly.
Right, allegedly. Come on, man.
This is what Ocean 6.
And last but not least, we have the newest guest, my man Howard HStats Collectibles. What's going on, big dog?
What's up, Stack Collectibles? Stack Collectors, what's up?
Howard or HStat Collectibles. He it's funny because Rome connected us, but whenever Rome sent me, he sent me like a video of yours, right?
Mhm.
And I think it was damn, I don't even remember which video it was. Maybe it was Batman Who Laughs, or maybe it was I don't remember which video.
I think it was Surfer.
Oh, it was the surfer. That's what it was. Yeah, he had
Okay.
sent me the video,
Mm.
and I said when I saw the thumbnail, I said I think I saw this video. When I clicked on it, like I had already liked it and all that, and I was like, oh yeah, I did already see this video. So y'all, I'd seen a few of your videos already, and you know what I'm saying, it's just fate, you know what I'm saying, led us here. So again, welcome to But There's More, man. We're just here to hang out, have a good time, and just kick the stuff, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So well, before we get started, this is what I want to do. I want to shout out and I want to urge everybody to subscribe to Saba Simula's page, his YouTube channel, Cash's YouTube channel, Stats YouTube channel, and everybody's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, everybody's YouTube channel. Let's go
I don't have a
subscribe to
YouTube channel.
everybody.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. We'd appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
one.
It'd be kind of stupid for me to start an unboxing channel because I can only have one more statue. So, kind of missed that boat.
You can do that here, man. We can do that here one day, you know. You know what I'm saying? So live for us. Good deal. All right, good deal, guys. Glad everybody's doing well. Glad everybody's healthy. Anybody have any crazy plans for this Labor Day weekend? So you got most people have tomorrow off, but
I was on my way to a barbecue, and I was like, I forgot I had to do this. So as soon as I'm done, I'm heading to that barbecue.
there you go. We won't try to keep you too long.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's an all night thing, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, in Germany, it's no special holiday, so just a regular week here.
Just a regular week. I hear that.
I'll be like you, Jalen. I'm gonna go see Shang-Chi later on tonight. Catch the late show. So
Oh yes, sir.
yeah, I got to see that tomorrow because I'm not really familiar with that character.
Yeah. So it's crazy, right? So before I tell y'all this story, let me shout out my man Jones here. And what's up, Sick? What's up, Sick?
oh, sick in the house.
That's my dog right there. That's
Sick one.
The sick one, yes, sir. What's going on, Sick? But yeah, what was I about to say? Oh, my homeboy hit me on Friday, and he hit me like in the text, like going crazy, like, yo, fam, Shang-Chi, yo, the movie's crazy, da 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 da. And I said, yo, fam, hold on, pause, time out. you went to go see the movie and you didn't tell me? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, what's
Damn.
up? Like, what's up with that? Then he claims that his wife surprised him with tickets for his birthday. So, he just had to make that move. But I'm like, nah, fam, you could have told me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
that
Civil
was
War started
Friday.
for less, right?
What'd you say, Steven?
Civil War started for less of the MCU, so I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a new character. He said that the action in the movie is really, really good.
That's what's up.
Again, I don't know anything about what the story's supposed to be. I don't know. I'm going into this literally blind. I have no idea what's supposed to happen. But yeah, I'm going to see that today, and so next week we can all talk about it. Tonight after I get done, I'm gonna hit the group chat and I'm gonna let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? What time it is, okay?
Yeah. I'll do that.
For sure.
Awesome.
What's up, Steve? Steve's in the chat. He says, hey guys, heading back to the hotel. Have fun in the show. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Absolutely. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, big dog.
You too.
Good deal. All right. So speaking of movies, we forgot to cover this. I forgot to cover this last week. The Venom movie. It got pushed back to January. Did anybody hear about that?
Yeah.
No.
You got
Yeah.
what?
It got pushed back. So it was supposed to come out like this month, I think, right? Or something like
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it's supposed to come out. I think in October.
that. Okay, October. Okay, yeah. It got pushed back to January. And my thing was like, okay, are they trying to ride the? Because I think this news came after the SpiderMan trailer came out, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, like, are they trying to ride the SpiderMan wave or like you know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, obviously, everybody's hyped about the Spider-Man movie.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, naturally, Spider-Man Venom. Are they trying to like,
I think it's a lot going on with box office tickets, the theater. It's kind of like political right now. If you notice, like a lot of movies are being pushed back because of the COVID.
Right.
And then here in New York, we're just reopening, and I think Scarlett Johansson is like suing Disney now because of the whole streaming thing. So that wave is going to change. And it's ironic to me because and when I was working at HBO, it's funny because it was actually the college students that started the streaming thing, and the corporations just picked it up. So now it's lucrative to have a choice to either you can stream movies, not go in the theater, or just, I guess. But that's a debate because I was watching something the other day, and this guy was saying that the theater might be dying soon, and that's crazy.
Really?
That's not the first time I've heard that.
Yeah, but people, I agree with you with the fact that Corona and COVID, due to that, a lot of these movies have been pushed back. I mean, James Bond, for example, that's over a year now that it's been pushed back, and maybe this movie will also be they say October now, is that what I heard? But it might even be pushed back even further later on. We never know.
Even Top Gun, I'm like, how many times are they going to push this thing back? Like, geez.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really foresee this now. It's not really, you can't see what's going to happen out in the future.
Yeah.
I mean, the companies that are putting these
not predictable.
movies out, the companies that are putting these movies out, they are pretty much cutting out the middleman, and they're keeping all the money for themselves. Because think about HBO Max. If you can just literally put it on your own streaming service, and people are going to sign up.
Yep.
New people that have, new people who don't have streaming services. Let's say, for example, let's see a new Wonder Woman, or the new Flash movie that's supposed to come out, right? Let's say, for example, they drop that on HBO Max. People who don't have HBO Max already, they go pay the $10 or whatever it is.
There are a lot of people that. What? Sorry?
Go ahead.
I think Suicide Squad was a perfect example for that.
Yep. Racked up big time.
Big time.
But even when the streaming services all started up, everyone was saying that cinema would die out, nobody would go there anymore. But even long time before COVID came in, but cinemas are still there and people still go there. But people just don't just go to certain movies just to watch the movie, but watching a movie in a cinema is a total different experience than watching it on your TV screen.
Definitely.
People go there for it's a package going to the movies.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Sal, because for me personally, I mean, I got a decent TV. You know, I don't have like a sound system or anything, but you know, I got a decent TV, a decent picture to look at, you know, movies and stuff like that, and so, you know, watching movies on HBO Max or whatever is cool. But for me personally, I would more so enjoy going to the movies. I mean, you get to sit down in a chair, recline, you got popcorn, you got drinks,
social
candy.
experience.
You know what I'm saying? It's the surround sound, it's the big screen, it's the, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's
we got InGame. InGame right before this.
And you're actually like socializing with other people, you know, and that gives it a better experience, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, think about I saw Suicide Squad home, you know. Humbly speaking, I have a decent sized TV, but there's nothing compared to the big screen.
Right.
And then when you got your kids running around, you're like, shut up, like be quiet about it. Because, you know, they don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, can you shut up? So you gotta wait till they go to bed, and you gotta come out and watch it. You know, right? But, yeah, I mean, you know, that's the thing. And hey, you know, my when I met my wife, that's what we were doing. We're going to the theater. That's how we dated.
You want to know what's crazy?
I'm going to cut you off. You can't just ask a girl to want to watch the movie at your crib. You don't even know her. You know?
It's funny you say that, because the first date I went on, well, I don't know if you call it a date, but the first date I went on with my fiance was to the movies.
Yeah.
Same here.
You know, like that's the whole experience. Like, y'all can't take that away, dog. Come on, man.
And nothing can't beat that theater experience, because I still say the most fun I had at a theater was when the first Avengers came out.
Yes.
The whole theater erupted.
Yes.
I mean, everybody stood up cheering. And I was like, man, I done seen a dozen movies in my lifetime, but I ain't never experienced nothing like this.
And the crazy thing about it, I remember the lines were so wrapped around the corner, and I made a mistake, so we actually snuck in. And thank God there wasn't assigned seats there. Yeah, so I bought tickets for another movie, but I was all the way in the front. I mean, like
assigned seats. Yeah.
Now you got assigned seats. You know.
Oh yeah.
You can't do that now, but that experience was awesome. Yeah.
I mean, I think the greatest experience at cinema was for Star Wars Episode 3. Like, I remember when that movie came out, like, people were lining up to watch that, and I remember even like if you came in like the first day, you got the first Star Wars trilogy like in DVD form. They gave you that extra with the ticket, and I still have that at home.
And you know, when Cap in InGame says, you know, Avengers Assemble, that in the movie theater with 300 people just cheering, you can't get that at home. That's an experience.
No, you can. It's, as I said, it's a package. It's not just about the movie. It's the whole experience. There might be people who just go there for the movie, but I mean, it's still not. No matter how big your TV is, it's never going to be the same.
Yeah.
Because most people go to the cinema. Everyone has the same goal, and everyone laughs at the same time, or says like, "Whoa, wow," or at the same time, and. Or even if you watch like 3D movies, like I don't know, if people take off your glasses, everyone's going like move to the left, to the right at the same time, or something. And it's a funny thing, I guess.
Absolutely. I can't remember who mentioned InGame, but speaking of InGame, do you guys believe, this is a question for the panel, do you guys believe that there is a statue InGame? Is it possible? Steven, you don't answer first. You answer last, Steven. But and he knows why. But so like, let's say for example, what I mean by statue InGame is, let's say I say I only want to collect X-Men, and I only want to collect these certain X-Men, my favorites, which are these 7. I'm just, just whatever. And then once you collect those 7, you're done. You out the game. Do y'all think that's possible?
I doubt it. No way. No. This hobby is a rabbit hole. Like this.
Yeah. No.
It's like once you're in, and there's no way out.
Yeah.
Once you're in, there's no way out.
Unless you find a woman like you really love so much that you're gonna give up all your hobbies.
Saba.
Hell no.
That one
I said if. Or your woman says, "Make you gonna decide your statues or me?" And you're
bye. Adios.
Adios. A small tip: you have to attract a female like you. Because when I met my wife, I told her, I said, "Look, I am a video game statue collecting. This is what I do. Right. What I do. It's not going to change. So this is what you get." You know.
And most times, what I've seen in the community, most times the significant others, they really don't care about what we doing over here.
No, they don't.
They really don't care about this stuff. They don't care about Superman. They don't care about Spider-Man. They don't care about none of this stuff. They just like, hey, you just stay over there with all that.
There are some that, you know, they kind of like, you know, I mean, how much stuff are you gonna get? When is this all gonna stop? You know? And it's like, in some cases, I've heard of there have been divorces behind that stuff, and I'm like,
wow. ain't that deep?
Well, if it's jeopardizing your family, where it's like, I mean, your mortgage ain't getting paid, then I understand. But
of course.
If your business is handled, I mean, come on now. I look at my wife like, you buy me that statue, right?
No, HStat. Listen, I say the same exact words. Okay, I'm talking about this is the one that I want right here, right?
Yeah.
You see this, right?
Yeah. You know, because you know, I mean, seriously, when they want something, we don't say no. We be like, okay, we say okay, and you go, you know. But then it's like you got to negotiate. You got to tell them, you know, why you need it, you know. And be cool with your mother-in-laws, because my mother-in-law said to my wife, well, at least you know where your man is at. He's in the house, you know.
Yeah. Hey, he's in the cave. We messing with these statues, man. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Where you going? Yeah, that's maybe what I need, someone to hold me back.
There is no holding back.
Nah, you don't need that, Steven. Nah, let it go. Let it go. Let it happen.
Too much stuff coming out, and somebody posted something before we came on. Posted a custom Deadpool, and I'm like, see, they got somebody.
I know
you know,
exactly what
you know what I'm talking about, and I'm like, see.
And you know, Rome, I was because I'm very, very picky when it comes to Captain America. So he made a comment, and I was like, maybe I should get
it. Which cap you talking about?
The upcoming one from Sideshow, you know, that's more the classical. So the way he commented, because I was, you know, in debate, like, should I pre-order? Should I not pre-order? I don't have a Captain America. And that one thing, I was convinced. I was like, I'm pre-ordering this.
So are y'all considering the new Captain America from Iron Studios, the Falcon Captain America?
Nope, not me.
No, not me. I ordered the XM Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one's coming in this month or next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for one thing, and Rob knows what it is, and that's all I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of switching sides here, because we were talking about Marvel here. Did y'all hear that DC Fandom is coming October 19th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, DC Fandom. Last year, I watched it. I didn't watch the full thing from start to finish, but I kind of, because they give you a schedule. And well, let me back up. What is DC Fandom? DC Fandom is an online event that DC puts on that pretty much showcases all the new stuff that they're doing for DC, almost like a sideshow con, but for DC.
No, but not
and so they talk about all the new DC shows, all the new DC games, all the new DC movies, all that stuff that's supposed to be coming out in the next year or two or whatever, right? And last year, I was very excited for it. I had a good time because I'm a DC person at heart. So
yeah, me too. I actually just finished watching the Titans on Netflix yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not caught up on Titans, but yeah, I just need to find time to watch it. But yeah, that's one of the things that's what we're talking about.
I was positively surprised though.
Yeah. The first episode, I ain't gonna hold you. We don't have to talk about this, but
Okay.
I'll just say this: the first episode, I didn't really feel it like that. I didn't like the first episode, but anyway, so that's coming. I think what I'm most excited about from DC Fandom is number one, a new trailer from the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. They supposed to be giving us one of those during DC Fandom, so I'm excited for that. And then the couple new DC games are supposed to be coming. The Suicide Squad game, and then it's supposed to be another DC. Gotham Knights. That's what it is. The new Batman game.
Yeah, I'll be on that with Gotham Knights.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
those
that's
are
gonna
the
be
two
a-
games I'm looking forward to.
Batman game.
I've actually never played a DC game, like video game before.
Oh, really?
The Arkham games are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that, but I've actually never played it. Like, I was always more into like ego shooter games. Like,
yeah, the shooter games.
That's more what I was playing most of the time, but I've actually never played that. I heard from a lot of people it's good.
Yeah, they're good. They even remastered them, so you can go back and play all the Batman ones on, PS4 or whatever. And with this new one coming out, enjoy it, man. Pick it up.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the backstories? Because I still didn't beat the Riddler. Like I'm the story guy. Once I beat the story, it's like I don't seem to have the time to go back and do all these side missions. Like how do you?
We the same way then. Yeah, same.
I feel this.
It's like overkill. Like it's just it's too much.
For me, I do both at the same time. So I'll do a little bit of the story, and then I'll do some side missions. Then I'll progress in the story a little bit more. Then I'll do some more side missions. So by the time I beat the game, like I've done a lot. You see what I'm saying? And then
sometimes to beat the game, you have to do the side missions to power up and things.
Yeah, to power up, and then also it may add some substance to the main story. Depending on what game it is, and depending on how they structure. Sometimes those side missions will kind of make the main mission more. I mean, the main story more appealing, I guess.
Yeah,
I think I 100% beat Asylum, City, and Night.
Okay.
Every Riddler trophy, every Riddle itself. I
haven't beaten. Go ahead, Steve.
I hated the ones in Arkham Knight because it got the damn Batmobile thing. Those are infuriating.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys play God of War, but those Valkyries, man, like damn.
So
I never played that.
Oh man, I love it.
I don't have a PlayStation. My uncle has one, and so when I went to his house, I was on vacation. I went to his house for like a week, and I played God of War, and man, I love that game. I only got about, I think they said like 20 or 30% through the game, and I haven't had a chance to get it because I thought I was gonna get a PS5, and had I got the PS5, I would have just downloaded the God of War game and then played it. But whenever I do finally get a PS5, I'm 1,000% downloading the God of War and beating it from start to finish. I know what you're talking about with the Valkyries. I've seen one of the fights from the Valkyries, and it's not nothing to play with.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know. I'm more the Xbox person, honestly, but
I'm Xbox.
I'm more of an Xbox person myself.
I'm both.
I try to do both. Yeah, I try to do both as well. Yeah, I try to do both. But I'm more Xbox though.
Yeah.
On PC.
But I don't. But nowadays, you get most of the games for both consoles and just for like maybe a few games. But I don't know. I'm very happy with the new Xbox Series X, and I'm just for some games I might like. I wouldn't buy another console.
Right.
Have any of you guys played the Marvel Avengers?
Nah, I
haven't played that.
No.
I have. It's cool. Playing with Thor was cool. That's about it for me.
That's one of those games that they should have really made single player and just a campaign, a story mode, and that's it. Because, well, it's dead on PC anyway. It's got like 1,000 people playing, so you can barely get like a co-op match going. But,
that's crazy.
I should install it again because Black Panther's on there now. So
yeah, it sure is. I follow it, but I I had no interest in playing the game. It just wasn't. It didn't appear to be my type of game. It seemed very linear.
It is like the camp, but the campaign's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So I've been disappointed by so many superhero games that I just like gave up on them.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just like,
why isn't there a Superman game?
Because the last one was horrible. I don't know if you remember the one that
Like
came
years
out.
ago, right?
Yeah, it was years ago on the
64.
PlayStation. It was bad, like just
Yeah.
bad. You know,
It almost. I feel like a Superman game almost has to be like GTA, like that type of style. Like not like just shoot them up and just doing random stuff to random people, but I mean like open world. Like you can literally jump up in the air and fly and go anywhere, and almost like the Spider-Man game, I guess. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think that's
I think you could do it, but it's some weird politics with that whole thing, because
Really?
because kind of like usually like when we get like a superhero movie, they rush out a game, and then the game is just horrible,
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like they can definitely do it. I mean, look at that. Like you said, that Spider-Man game was, oh man, that's one of the
Fantastic.
best Spider-Man game I ever played ever. Like, man,
I bought a PlayStation for that one.
Oh, wow.
It's just to play the Spider-Man game.
Wow. I was watching somebody stream it earlier today. I just put it on my iPad, just let it play. And because I just like watching it. Like I said, I don't have a PlayStation, so I never played it. But that game, the Miles Morales game, those games, I like when I get a PlayStation, those are the games I'm getting. God of War, the Spider-Man, Miles Morales, like those are the games that everybody says you have to play. You know what I'm saying?
Really good.
Speaking of video games, well, not really, but did you guys hear about the debacle of General Grievous 1/6 scale figure this past week or past?
What's up with that? I seen some people post, but I didn't read into it.
I saw the pictures, but I didn't really.
Yeah, so essentially what happened was General Grievous. They released General Grievous, I think, in 2014, like 7 years ago, and it wasn't received well because there was things like different parts of him weren't constructed to the highest quality. I guess the best way to put it. So like his arm would be kind of crazy, like the ratchet in the arm would be kind of wild and loose, and all this other stuff, right? And General Grievous, I mean, come on. I mean, he has he has 4 arms and all this other stuff. So,
I mean, but he's technically a skinny character. I mean, there isn't really much like.
Well, yeah,
there are a lot of details. There are a lot of details on him, but it's like a pretty skinny character, really.
Who's the company that that
Sideshow.
Okay.
Yeah, Sideshow. Yeah.
Is it manufacturer or distributor?
No, manufactured from Sideshow.
Okay.
So it's Sideshow doing their thing, not Hot Toys, not none of that.
No, so it was a statue, not a figure.
No, this is a figure, a 6 scale figure.
Okay.
And so, as a matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll pull up something just to kind of show y'all
that might be why they coming out the 1/4 that they showed during the Sideshow Con.
Yeah, and so what happened was, they re-released it, and before they re-released it, they said that hey, we're doing the General Grievous again, and it's gonna be we made improvements and all this other stuff. So people got hyped, like okay, y'all are doing the General Grievous, y'all are improving it from the last time. So this is supposed to be, this is gonna be done right this time. You know what I'm saying? And so people were excited for it, and apparently what happened was the best way to explain it is what people said was they pretty much just redistributed the same figure, and people were pissed because there's like a bunch of issues with it. And let me share this with y'all real quick, and we'll keep talking about it. But because there's a lot that happened with this. And this is what the channel I'm showing you right now is this channel. This guy's called Jetta Patrol. He's kind of one of the channels I go to as far as for 1/6 scale figures. So he's doing an unboxing of the figure, and off the box is like just not. It's not. It just there's issues out the box.
Even the color doesn't look right. So to me,
And
the
like
color
this left arm, like this left arm right here, like it's whenever he picks it up, like it falls, like it's like loose.
Oh hell
like, out the
no!
box. He's kind of playing with it right now. And as you can see, it's just not. It's like helicopter. They said the arm was like a helicopter, the way it was doing, and it's just not done right. And so people were pissed or whatever, and so people were so pissed that that Sideshow issued a statement, and they were like, you know, if you want to get your money back, your full money back, you can. You can, you know, return a full refund. We're gonna give you guys $10 in rewards points because you know we failed you. We're gonna be sending out a new part to try to fix the issue and all this other stuff. It's gonna take 4 to 6 weeks, and people were just upset because they was like, "Fam, if all it's gonna take is one little part and it's gonna take 4 to 6 weeks, why didn't you just delay it 4 to 6 weeks and send out a product that was, you know, done right?"
That would have been the smart thing to do.
But yeah, Sideshow, man, it was pretty crazy with this figure, man. People were pissed off.
Yeah,
it made a lot of So you see how he's doing that?
Yeah,
it's not supposed to do that.
Actually, oh nope, there's that. Hold on, press it in further. Can I even press it in further?
You know what I realized too? There we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I think I've muted my stuff on accident. Anyway,
I don't know if it's from the camera, but the color of his armor doesn't look right to me. I don't know.
It may not be. I don't know.
I don't know. It might be from the camera or from the picture, from the recording.
Mm-hmm. And like there are splits in it, like it just wasn't good at all.
Wow. Yeah, look at that over there.
Like you see, there's a split here already.
Yeah.
Like out the box. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, man, they were just saying like this is not good quality. This is not good quality at all.
They probably want every bit of 300 for that damn piece.
Shoot, probably more than that.
Probably,
Look, it's like that piece is like broken right there. Like,
wow, outdoors these days,
y'all see that? Like, that's kind of
5,400.
That's crazy.
Wow.
At least the Iron Man figures are die-cast now, so I mean you can argue that that's an improvement over the plastic ones that they did years ago. But
yeah, I think diecast always does a little bit better, doesn't it, guys? I'm not a 6-scale expert, but I mean,
no, the problem is that they don't update their bases enough for it. So like the dynamic
look at his arms.
It's very they're a little too light for the diecast. So
Does anyone here collect 6-scale figures?
I used to.
Okay.
I used to have like
Only one I got is I got a Jimi Hendrix 6 scale, and that's it. You know, not really a 6 scale person.
I was never into 6 scale. The only 6 scale I have is the XM Studio, which is the Batman Sanity statue, and that's the only 6 scale I have. So.
Me and my boy get into that debate, you know, about 6 scale, and I just say, well, I prefer the statues, but you know, never really been into them like that. But they're cool though. They are.
I will say this, that I played with a 6 scale, an Iron Man 6 scale. It was diecast, so you know it was none of these problems, and it was from Hot Toys. And man, I was really impressed. Those 6 scale figures are really nice, and it was a lot of fun doing the posing. You know what I'm saying? Because you can really do it however you want. And I'm not, as a statue guy, I'm not used to that. You know what I'm saying? So that was very different. And you know you could take pieces off and you know change his head. Yeah, and all this other stuff. It was really cool, man. I really enjoyed the 6 scale. But and actually, the crazy part about it is I had a couple 6 scales on PO that I think we're supposed to drop this year or next year. But I you know, as my collection started to grow, I said, I don't have space for this. So I canceled the PLs.
I think the quarter scales are much more impressive or larger. But
well, my boy was telling me that the 6 scale, they come closer to, they captivate more of the accuracy of the image of the characters. Because when you're sculpting, you have to bring the highest quality of the paint to captivate the image of the character. So he was saying that the 6 scales they capture more, they provide more details when it comes to the characters. So this is a debate he and I usually have. I'm like, look, I love it, but like you said, sometimes the space. I just my preference is like the statue.
Yeah,
I prefer statue too.
Yeah,
the only one was XM's, like they have the 6 scale rebirth line, and for all these DC characters like Batman's, Wonder Woman, Superman, and I remember that Harley Quinn where she's holding those hyenas. I don't remember. It was a button blue. I don't know if you remember that statue they had.
The animated one.
The hyenas, and where she had those on the leash. I always wished they had that in quarter scale, but I thought that was actually a really nice Harley Quinn statue.
I mean, the thing with 6 scales is that for people who have limited space, we have like half a room or something. They can just put a couple of details and fits for it.
Absolutely, it's perfect, as you said, for people who don't have a lot of space. It's really good.
Look, one of the fingers popped off. Look, guys. Look, he was just holding
right there.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, what the F?
and the thing about that's why and I'm not bigging myself up because Tuesday I might get blacklisted, but I got a harsh criticism coming up because
shit.
We love those.
You invest your money in this, and it's like, come on, man. Like, it's like, what do these companies think that because we love this hobby, they can just get away with it? Like, oh, okay, just put it out there, rush it out. You know?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, sometimes it's not 100% of the time. Every statue you get is going to be 1,000% perfect, and everything's going to be exactly the way you wanted it to be. I feel like that's just unrealistic.
I agree.
Yeah, it's going to be some statues that you get that they may be rushed out or the paint job wasn't right. As a matter of fact, I just had to send back my Flash.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I mean, you said
yeah, my Flash. I got my Flash in, man, and I say I'm really impressed with that statue. I really like the statue, but the peg in the Flash, it just didn't. It doesn't fit. Like, it's just like something's wrong with it. Like, the shape of the peg doesn't fit the base.
It's not the first time you had an issue, right?
I think that's a problem with Sideshow.
Yeah. I mean, that I've seen a couple folks because I seen let me see, let me think. It was a few folks I watched videos on YouTube, and they said that they had those same issues. And I mean, like I said, it's unacceptable. We paid all this money for this stuff. Like, I'm sending this back. Y'all got to send me a new one, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's a common problem though, like with Sideshow, because they have these huge edition sizes, and really their quality, and it's difficult to quality control like every single statue. Like, if you have lower edition sizes, like with
agree, man.
You lost him.
He muted himself. That's not.
Hey, you muted yourself, bro. You muted yourself.
The Astro, wasn't that? That's not the first time you had an issue, right? With Peck, wasn't your Thor? Didn't your Thor have an issue as well?
Yeah, my Thor did have an issue, but I mean, they didn't do anything about it. So,
but you know what? The crazy thing about it is, I've noticed, as in this hobby, and you become introduced to other manufacturers. Let's say like XM, Prime One. It's a gamble because the XM Studios statues that I received, they always came in a perfect condition. The boxing on point, even though the UPS, FedEx people, they brutalize your boxes.
Right.
I don't know what it is with the carriers. With Sideshow, you're right about the quality control, and sometimes you get like really messed up stuff. But there's one company I can tell you I've had multiple issues. And it just seems like, I think that's why they had to partner up with Sideshow. And my critique coming up Tuesday, you'll see what I mean about how they just pushed it out there, and people say, "Oh, it's such a great statue. I love it. I'm like, this is no. I'm sorry. Nah, I'm not. And then to put that price tag on it, I'm like, nah, y'all tripping. You tripping.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know who's gonna buy that thing. You know.
Yeah.
I think the only issue I had with this piece was when I got the Rambo piece from PCS, and I did a live unboxing with them. I did that on DCX Facebook group,
Mm-hmm.
and when I took the his arrow, he's got a real big bow that he's got, putting through his bow gun. And when I took it out and I was showing it, I didn't realize that the tip had broke off. It was already broke off. So, I'm sitting there explaining, showing it, the arrow. Now realizing that the tip broke off into the last one. I'm like, wait a minute, yo. And I was like, you know what, y'all? They didn't give me the arrow. So I had to send that back.
Oh wow.
That's the only issue I've had, but thankfully I've been blessed that all the stuff I've got in has came intact.
Right.
If you and that's the company that I'm putting on blast, because I've collected a lot of this stuff. And, I was trying to, through the years, I was trying to, I guess not put them on blast, but, I collected like a lot of the Street Fighter. And I remember the Vega that I had, and I did a review on that. The Vega that I had, I mean, I don't know what kind of material they used, but it was breaking into pieces. Like I had it in a good ventilated area, but it was the paint started to erode and it just started chipping away.
Oh, wow.
And you can't call them up and say, well, you know what, I would like a refund, because this is like, a few months of having the scope. And I realized their quality is terrible.
Wow. That sucks, man.
Remember the two Conans? The base is weird because when they brought out the Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan the Barbarian, which is one of my favorite movies, the base started to swell up, like inflame. So it gave a wobble effect. And if you guys go back and check my review on that, I'm like, this is after a few months of owning the statue. Now it's like, damn, now I got to find how to repair it, So I think that's why they lost some of their credentials and partner up with Sideshow. If you notice that, they're not by themselves anymore. They're like affiliated with Sideshow.
Right. I mean, they had to know that was a weakness in their business, and so they said we got to spend some bread to kind of keep that certain.
Yeah, that is true, because they were by themselves for a while, and now they everything that they come out with, they partner through Sideshow, because you know what I'm getting at, Steven. They got something coming out that I hope it stays intact, because
that's all the way crazy.
But there was one statue that actually months ago that I wanted to buy, and luckily there were two people on YouTube that actually reviewed the damn thing. And if you compare the statue to the prototype pictures, and I know that's never going to be 100% accurate, but it was the Iron Studios Darkseid versus Wonder Woman.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The face of Wonder Woman is like, the hell did you guys do with this? And I'm like, I thank God that I didn't buy this one.
Yeah, my boy had one with the Akuma coming down. I forgot the other character, and he's coming down, and he said to me, he said, "Yo, Howie, like PCS is trash. Like this stuff is eroding." He's like, I'm like, I wish I had known, and I think that's why we started doing these unboxing and reviews, because it's like no one really schools you to this. Like you kind of like find out yourself, about the flaws of this hobby. But if I had known, I would have saved a whole lot of money, like back in the days.
But it's part of the stature. You experience something and you learn from your mistakes, and you just make your own decisions, and so you can see which statue has better quality or worse, or which company.
But I think you guys were saying, because I saw the last when I was invited to this, I was watching the last panel you guys did, and I think someone was saying about the American manufacturer base companies and how overseas they seem to have better quality. Like, what is it about the American base manufacturers that don't provide high qualities? Because you guys want to make money, but we also want to I mean, you're spending like thousands of dollars,
Right.
and this stuff comes and you display it for a few months, and you see the material eroding. That's a problem.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no clue.
Not paying attention to the quality. That's the problem. It seems like the companies overseas do much better on that, which is probably why they charge us outrageous shipping prices and stuff. So, compared, doing the American side, and that's on them. That's pure. I just call it pure laziness. It's a lot of money in this hobby. I mean, it's a lot of money, and all of us work too hard. Be paying for these damn statues, and then to come in, have a average paint job or average pose and whatnot. I mean, it comes with the territory, but at the same time, you like, man, I worked real hard for this, and I'm getting this kind of quality. I mean,
it's like with PCS with the Decepticons. You had like Starscream, and they all had the same pose. And I remember seeing them at Comic-Con. And I was in love with it because it had, it was based on the 80s series concept. But if I'm going to buy all three, planes, do I want the same poses?
It's kind of like the Iron Man, the maquette.
Like, give me something different. Switch it up a little.
Yeah, the 43 is a repaint of the 42, exact same pose.
Yeah.
If you're a collector, you have that. Looks incredibly silly.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: Did y'all hear that the War Machine Buster from InGame Studios is supposed to be like 188 parts or something like that?
Oh damn! I ain't hear that.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I'm willing to buy that though. I'm willing to. I mean, if you have the Hulk Buster, I think that's a must.
I think it's War Tank. I think that's what they called it. But yeah, I think I saw that on the Facebook group. It was pretty crazy. I was like, I don't understand how. Because that's way more than even like the
Optimus.
The Optimus, the Optimus Prime joint. And I'm like,
that's what an 8-hour build thing.
How many? How many did you say?
188.
188. I mean,
like,
it's not gonna come in.
I don't understand how that's possible.
How is that gonna work? I mean, how are you gonna package that? It's like in 5 boxes or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, I don't even think we've gotten a full reveal. So, I mean, we'll see what happens.
They're probably gonna have to work on that.
I'm pretty sure that Aang from InGame Studios, the owner, one of the owners, he said that he asked the factory folk how many pieces we looking at, and they said 188. Now, is that going to be the final number? Like, whenever it ships, is that the number we're gonna have? I don't know, but that's just something to point out.
I can't wait to see the final render of that piece, though.
Yeah, for sure. Does anyone know who this is?
I haven't even seen this character.
That looks like
Looks like some kind of anime statue or something.
I mean, she definitely looks nice.
I don't know.
It's a good
video game or no?
I don't know.
No idea what this is.
It's not a game, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Nice though. Looks nice though.
Yeah, they gave us some cheesecake, no doubt.
Yeah, no cap. Yeah.
He always starts with that.
Y'all know I have a problem. All right, here we go. We got Hellboy here.
That's a good looking Hellboy.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very decent. This. Very decent. I could live with this.
That's a good comic.
This is a movie version? That's not a movie version.
Nope.
That's a comic version.
That's a comic version.
Yeah,
more comic book accurate.
Yeah,
but Del Toro Hellboy doesn't have the hoofs. He has shoes.
Is this custom?
Yeah, it's a fan art. I think they call it like a fan art joint. So somebody, I don't know if this is getting produced or not, but a sculptor definitely he put this together, and I guess it's kind of up to a commissioner to decide if they're gonna actually produce it or not. But
how do you guys feel about custom pieces?
They can be the bane of your hobby collection because of the prices, but at the same time, these companies do characters that the licensed companies won't do.
That's right.
So that's why you either love it or you take it. I mean, I got a Tiger piece on PO. Nobody's done her. I mean,
right.
I've never had. I personally have never had a custom piece.
Nope. I have.
But from what I hear, I hear like you can. I don't know. It's a kind of risky thing. You can be really happy or really unhappy with the final piece.
Yeah, I got two from an artist in he was in Chile, and it's the Logan head, and I believe I did a feature on that. But this guy is good, but I got a little nervous because it took him a long time to produce this for me, and I'm like, look, where's my piece? I want to be respectful,
Right.
and it took a long time, and I'm like, with custom, I hear some horror stories about them sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone offered me this custom Doctor Doom on throne kind of statue, but I said I don't have space for that now.
Absolutely.
Oh, that one did it.
Jesus, funny.
Yeah, and I don't collect Doctor Doom really, so I said no thanks.
Yeah. We have
Cheetah.
XM Studios. This is a preview of their cheetah, the new cheetah statue.
Yeah,
So
that's nice.
I mean, man, it looks like it's gonna be all right. I mean,
Tempting to get that. See, like I just said, I'm getting a tiger PO. That's a Marvel character, but get this cheetah, and you got a little feline in your collection, tiger, and then you got cheetah.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be all right.
Maybe they're starting a new Wonder Woman line. I don't know.
Maybe.
Hope not.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they've started the Wonder Woman diorama. It's called the Courage.
Something of courage.
Yeah, that was like
Courage. The Wonder Woman Courage.
Yeah.
Something.
Just like the Batman Sanity statue, but for Wonder Woman. Yeah.
like
Right.
$3,000, $4,000.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that. God, I mean, it's beautiful though, but that price, she bugging.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I'm with my Batman Sanity. I'm really happy with that statue, and I love it.
Sanity is nice.
Yeah, it is.
I thought this was all right too.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
I was always hoping for someone to make a Fantastic Four line, and
I have hope that Sideshow eventually do one, but I don't think they'll do it until
till the movie come out.
The movie comes, yeah.
But I think it's rumored that XM is going to do a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't this the XM?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, they've already teased the thing statue, haven't they?
Yeah. That looks good.
Is this a custom or is this the XM one?
No, this is a custom joint.
Custom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks good though.
Yeah, it does. Your boy, Wando.
See, I like this. This is the real Yondo. I mean, nothing wrong with the movie version, but this is the one that I, pretty much remember because that's from the books.
Yeah.
The bow and arrow.
It's tight.
Nice.
Little Black Panther action here. This one isn't. This is very simplistic. It's not like the one we saw last week or the
last week. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's very simplistic. Very, very simplistic. I don't know if I love it because it's so simple.
Yeah.
It's a little too simple,
It looks more like an action figure, honestly.
Yeah, it does.
It does like it's like 1/6 scale or something, right?
Yeah.
It looks very small. But yeah, this is just some art. Dr. Fate, that looks really cool. I like it. So there's that.
I think he's in the Black Adam movie.
Yeah, he is, which I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for that movie. So
that's tight. I like that.
Yeah, I like this.
This was very different.
Wow.
Very different.
I like that.
Whole new take.
Who's the artist on this one?
I don't remember. I could probably find it for you.
That's nice.
Yeah, but this is but this was crazy though. This was all the way crazy.
It's a good look.
Damn.
You got that bad boy printed out. And then I don't know if you guys noticed this too, but in the back of it, there's like Thor's hammer. That confused,
I see it right there. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even see that.
That confused the hell out of me. Because I was like, when I mean, I'm sure probably at some point in the comics, Thor. I mean, like the Avengers and X-Men.
Avengers versus X-Men.
Yeah, but I just that was an Easter egg I wasn't expecting. I think it's like a Doomsday Superman. I guess whenever Superman got a little bit of Doomsday's blood into his blood, he kind of started to transform into Superman. I mean, Doomsday. Sorry, and
Oh man,
this is very different.
Yeah, it's different.
You have to. I feel like you have to be really sold on this character to just get something like this. Even though I kind of like the base and how it's kind of set up, but I just feel like as far as the character goes, you just have to be really sold on him.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here, though, I was very excited about this.
What is this?
Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the next Thor movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the next villain, played by Christian Bale.
I thought he was gonna do Christian Bale's gonna do Beta Ray.
He's
doing this one.
He's doing this one.
Oh wow. Is Beta Ray gonna do an appearance? Because I could have sworn
He might. He might.
Long
I don't
should have
think it's
been
impossible.
appeared. They long should have had Beta Ray Bill come on board.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I feel like if they don't do it in this Thor movie, is this the last Thor movie?
Probably.
I mean, it's a trilogy, but who knows?
Yeah.
I know our boy Rodney will be looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. 1000%. But this looks really nice, though. I don't know how I like it from behind. It looks kind of weird from behind, but yeah, this is nice, though. I like this piece right here. What I have here is like a see if I can make this stuff bigger. It's like a it's like a base, a Galactus hand that goes up under the Silver Surfer's base.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
The Silver Surfer base wasn't big enough.
Right. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's good.
It's a cool idea.
Which is very different. Yeah, very, very different. So you have Silver Surfer coming out of a portal on Galactus's hand. I kind of like that concept, low key. You know.
Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
A wall of Transformers. When I looked at this, I said to myself, these aren't magic cases, but
yeah.
What are
I think these are custom magic cases from the shape.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the bottom ones are 70s, like 70 maxes, but the ones on top, they're slightly adjusted. I did the same thing with some of mine.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know if you can see it, but the bottom row, they're a little bit shorter than the other ones.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay.
You guys got to help me out with this module case because I've been exploring and my nightmare is I saw it was a collector where his stuff came smashing down. All his stuff was into pieces, and that's my nightmare. Like some of these statues have weight on them, and
he must have done something wrong when he he put it together. I have my whole room full of magic cases, man.
Right. Saba has a whole wall full of magic cases. Like, yeah.
What's the weight limit on them?
I don't know.
You can check out my room tour statue, and you can see those magic cases I have, man.
Yeah, I don't know the technical. I don't have the technical number as far as weight, but like
those shelves.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
There are some of these, like the 150 max. You can ask for these shelves, and those officially they can take, I think, about 50 or 40 kilos.
Got it. Okay.
But
yeah, I still want to get some.
But these things are really sturdy from my experience.
Yeah.
Especially when you have them like all connected, like he has here.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes even more solid and
because the weight gets distributed.
Yeah. Because you have to connect all of these together from the bottom, from the side, it becomes more solid, and sturdy, and it becomes you're not gonna have any issues from my experience.
I wonder if he has a wife that says, "Is this enough?"
Say it again, Steven.
I wonder if he has a wife that says, "Is this enough?"
I mean, I thought this was really, really nice.
And it's all prime,
Beautiful.
isn't it?
What we have here is Superior Spider-Man.
Nice.
This was when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is, okay, this is cool, really cool.
I like that.
Good work.
Yeah, I like to get a Superior Spider-Man in collection.
Yeah.
Let's see. Paulie's Hideout says, I have those same fears. I have industrial shrimp shells I bought from Home Depot. They can hold up to 350 pounds of power tools. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
looking into that.
I have one of those because I got my
Oh yeah,
I got my Libra Mijo Joker on that.
yeah.
But I just got that fit. Like, you spend this kind of money and it's like, psh.
Yeah.
I just got that fear. I mean, it comes crashing down like, oh my God.
I've had that fear happen.
That's a nice piece. That's nice.
And they're still looking shelves.
I mean, in this hobby, you got to invest into some kind of decent display option, like so you can really enjoy the whole beauty of your collection.
That's right. And some people, they don't do Magic cases. Some people may do like the IKEA Bestas or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't have to be Magic case. There are a lot of options.
Right.
But you need like some kind of decent lighting for the inside of your display, and that's what really brings out the beauty of your statue.
Did you guys see what was it, Sideshow Con, and they showed those pedal stools with the lights on them?
I'm getting one. Yeah.
I'm getting one too. I was like, oh, I'm getting that.
Yeah. I like those.
Yeah, because they had one with the because I got the Symbiote bot Spider-Man on pre-order, and when they illuminated that, I was like, oh yeah, I don't care, I'm getting that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put my Queen Studios Dark Side on one.
Nice.
Right here in this corner over here. You can't see it, but
I had the opposite reaction to that.
Really?
For the symbiote, I thought the lighting was too much. It wasn't so much the pillar that it was on; it was the studio lighting that they put on it. It made it look too plasticky. And I know that statue is amazing but it was too much. But I think if you just had the pillar below, that would look really good. How much is that, by the way? Just
it's up there because I can only get one right now.
Yeah.
I can only get one.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be lovely to ship then.
Oh yeah. I was trying to see if I could find a substitute somewhere, but I think right now they're the only company that makes something like, because it comes in multiple colors. You can change the lighting. It's insane.
Yeah. And if I bought it, I'd probably have to get like an adapter for it because it's, American. So.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
Old school.
Yeah.
Old school. This is nice though. I kind of like this. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like the arm could be a little bent, just a little bit, like bend the arm just a little bit.
It is kind of a little too straight.
Yeah, but other than that though.
Ooh, look at that.
I've always preferred this look.
Yeah, me too. Not a fan of that look she has now.
This is very nice, man. This is some nice stuff right here. This, this remind me of? This remind me of the Power Girl, PF.
Power Girl from Sasha.
Yeah, the new one.
It's a lot less dynamic
with that bass.
Power Girl.
Nice.
I don't know if we got any anime fans here, but man, I love some Naruto, and this look nice.
That looks good.
This look really nice. The paint job is crazy.
Yeah, I like that paint.
Yeah, this is done really nice. Like the shading. This is super crazy. Now here's that same Superior Spider-Man paint,
Wow.
That looks nice, don't it? That looks very nice.
It does.
It was very nice.
Wow.
Backside. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good story arc too.
Mm-hmm.
Was that when Doc Ock becomes Spider-Man?
Yeah, that's when he became Spider-Man.
I gotta read that one. It looks really like the artwork looks really.
He won't no joke either. He was whipping some ass in the minute.
He's the clone of Peter Parker, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was basically Doc Ock's mind, though. It was his mind, but he took on Peter Parker's appearance and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when the comics go a little bit darker than the normal.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been reading the Injustice omnibus, and it's like people just dying left and right.
Yeah.
They had a rumor going around they're supposed to be killing Spidey again.
Was it She-Ra?
Man, I want that She-Ra. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want that She-Ra.
Wrong keeping it 100, okay? It's very nice, both of these.
It's like
another step closer to bankruptcy.
It's
just
like
more overtime. You can do it.
It's like with She-Ra back in the days. Is like, I mean, I watched it as a kid, but it's I don't know. It's just
the cartoon was.
Yeah, it was.
It ain't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
But this piece right here, I mean, and there was a time when it was available, but now you got to go to the aftermarket, and she's kind of up there. But it goes good with that Tila piece. I got that one on pre-order. That's Tweeterhead.
Yeah.
That probably look nice next to a Red Sonja.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very true.
Oh, Miles.
Got a Miles a game reverse. I guess it's from the game, but Miles Morales joint. Again, I don't know why they always do Miles in a museum pose.
Yeah, that man just can't do a dynamic pose.
Put him in a dynamic pose. Oh,
yeah. Let's see.
I don't like these what's the museum poses.
It was such a rip off by BCS too. You know, the Spider-Man game reverse statue, the 1/3, was amazing, and then they did Miles and he's just standing there. It's like,
yeah. Cash says he loves Vampirella and Red Sonja. Any of you guys getting that Hush Batman from Prime 1?
I wish I could.
Nah, I'm getting the Jason Fabok from Prime 1.
I know Mr. X released a video this week, and I was like, damn, I didn't realize that thing was that big.
Yo, I just discovered who he was. I'm like, holy
Mr.
damn. Yeah,
because different. He different.
Yes, he is.
I think I was talking to Rome because I thought he was talking about another collector that I was following back in the day. So I'm like, you're just like looking for it, and then I saw the Extreme channel. So I looked it up. I'm like, wait, hold on, what is this? So I'm looking at his collection. I'm like, you to go, because that's crazy. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he on a different level.
Oh man,
straight up different level.
Woo! Look at this. That's nice.
This is on a different level right here.
Yeah, I like that. Wow,
this is nice.
That's beautiful.
Wow,
like this display is huge, man.
Yeah.
And the way they got it set up is just really, really nice. The way they got this set up.
I think some of the companies don't even have a setup like that.
This looks like the entrance hall for some museum or a cinema. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's even got some Overwatch pieces. Where's Diva on the right?
Wow.
Illidan.
Yep. I see some Witcher in there. Yeah, he got a little bit of everything, man.
Did you guys like that Witcher series on Netflix?
I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I just watched the first series. What's the season?
I like the fact that Henry Cavill was like, he don't want to get typecast at Superman,
Right.
I remember liking the first season though.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was a bit confusing with the timelines. They could have nailed that a little bit better, but as a Witcher fan myself, Cavill was pretty good. He was pretty brilliant as that.
Still keep hearing the rumors they want him to play Captain Britain.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with that.
Yes.
This is nice.
See, I made a comment about because I have two of the Iron Studios Sentinels, and I think that just helps that they're bringing out all these proximity pieces, because if you're worried about space, I think that those Iron Studios Sentinels help. It all depends. I mean, if you like the 1/10 scale kind of thing,
You're gonna get the third
What
one.
was that?
Are you gonna get the full set?
Yeah, I'm getting I'm getting everything. I'm crazy about it.
Did you get the deluxe version where you have the
Everything.
all them right? Yeah, I don't. I have the first one. I'm waiting for the second one.
The crazy thing about it is, I was YouTube surfing, and I just saw it on the I saw it on the Disney Expo, and I'm like, what is this thing? And I just went crazy. I like, what? I went crazy. Like, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I'll sleep in my car. I'm getting this.
First, I was considering the XM Studios X-Men diorama, but when I saw this, I said, screw the XM one, and I'll go for the Iron Studios.
Yeah, because that XM, I mean, it's a nice piece, but that thing is huge.
Yeah, but this one's not small. The Iron Studio is not small either when you have all three together. But what actually changed my opinion was that you get more in the Iron Studios when you have more of all those famous characters.
You get more.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
The XM one just has. Sorry?
Yeah, they keep bringing more of them out, so you can actually keep expanding that display.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's why I went for the Iron Studios one.
Yeah, I don't care. I just pre-ordered Havoc. I'm waiting for Mojo to come out. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this setup right here.
This looks like he has like I guess you call it. I put quotes around his older statues, like he's been collecting for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's got the old school Galactus.
Right. That's what the Galactus. You know what I'm saying? The Thor.
SpiderMan's old school.
Yeah, the Carnage.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
The Captain Marvel's the old one as well.
He's got that XM Ghost Rider with another piece that I hope to one day obtain.
Don't you? Oh man!
Hold on. We'll get to that.
That's painful.
Man, that's the XM Ghost. I can't wait until they show the render for the new Ghost Rider of XM.
Yeah.
On the horse.
I don't know. Do you guys prefer the horse or the bike? Because I don't know how they're gonna top that.
I don't know. They just showed the render and the pic and the kind of concept idea, but I just want to see that because I think it's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
I think it's probably based more on maybe a bit from the movies or like the Phantom Rider.
The origin of Ghost Rider. The first Ghost Rider.
Yeah, but I think it's a really cool idea because when I saw the Ghost Rider, I just missed the Ghost Rider by a little bit because I was still kind of new to statue collecting, but I was really pissed when I missed the first Ghost Rider.
Me too. Same. I was kind of new. Like,
same.
I know about Todd.
Neither did I.
That's why I can't wait to see the new Ghost Rider.
I don't like how Spidey looks.
I don't like it either. I don't like it. I don't really think I like this statue like that.
No.
I don't like the colors on the lizard. Like the green looks kind of weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It looks like cartoony or something. Like it's like something.
I don't know.
I just don't like it. Spider-Man looks wild. He looks wild. Why his feet so big? Why is
that's a Picasso. That's what it is.
It's not Abomination level, but
it's not Abomination.
Close to it.
Borderline.
He said borderline.
It's like the eyes of Spider-Man's like.
So when you look closely, there's a lot of detail on the lizard. Actually,
it is. You're right. It is a lot of detail on the lizard, but it's just
like they wanted to go for the Todd McFarlane eyes, but then gave up halfway.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the look on Spidey now.
This one's a little bit better right here.
Yeah.
See, this one is I would put in my son's room. Because it looks too child like kitty. Yeah, it looks like something for a kid. You know,
It looks big.
Mm-hmm. The only critique I have for this, I don't like how crotched over he is.
Yeah, it's exaggerated because
it's like he's like
cramped up.
really into his body. It's like I feel like I feel like it would be more. It looks almost unrealistic a little bit.
Like he's uncomfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable. It looks a little bit uncomfortable, you know. But I mean, other than that, you know, it looks like it's nice.
It's a little bit like a Batman pose on the roof.
Yeah. There it is, right there.
But yeah, this
that's the Ghost Rider. Like, I think they're gonna have what I don't. This is my theory. I think they're gonna have like 2 switch out, torsos for this statue.
Yep. Yeah, I guarantee. Because I mean, you gotta think about it. You have this, and then I mean, there has to be a torso on the statue itself right now, right? Or else they wouldn't have a stand for it. So, I mean, what would be the point of having a stand?
I don't know if you remember the picture like they gave for the teaser, like, or the concept for the Ghost Rider. There he was wearing this kind of cloak kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're gonna give another option, like where the Ghost Rider kind of with a cloak or something. Yeah.
See, now I'm nervous about this one as well because now that we missed out on the Ghost Rider on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
Will they release this one and now you got like $3,000? You know,
It might be.
Oh God,
it might be, but I mean, when you have like the Shogun Batman on horse, I mean that thing was almost like 2,500, or was close to 3,000 too.
Jeez. What's good, Buck? Shout out to Buck. That's the man's right there. What's up, Buck? Buck saying what's up to HStat.
What's up, brother? How's everything?
Buck is he's our harsh critiquer here. He keeps us straight when we give it.
Yeah, he does.
BS, you know. I keep trying to tell Buck to come on the show, man, but I feel like he'll add some flair to the show. But well, you know, we'll see what happens.
Now, why?
I have no comment.
I said, this is what we're doing. I didn't know we was making real people now. I didn't know we was making statues of real people.
I'm not even gonna comment.
You know, you guys know I live in New York, right? So you know how New York feel about this guy right here.
It's crazy.
Could have given him the dynamic pose.
Steven,
I like this view though. I like this view.
I had to switch the view real quick. You know what I'm saying? I had to switch the view real quick. I think Steven might like this.
It's Wonder Woman bombshell.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the base, but you know.
I don't like the face though. Like the face looks, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks almost like a man, like, honestly.
That's too rough.
He is very manly at times.
Yeah, it's too rough.
We got this too, Mark 7 life-size statue from Queen. I don't know anyone who collects life-size statues, but I mean, there's that.
The only life-size statue I was tempted to buy once was the life-size Yoda from Sideshow.
You know what? My favorite character is the Hulk, and my dream is to have a life-size Hulk. Like, I don't know.
Where you gonna put that? Outside your house or something?
Yeah, put it. You know what the funny thing about it is? The funny thing about it is, they had my second favorite character is werewolves. You know, so they had at Home Depot they had this whole big werewolf thing, and I put it in the backyard, right? And I'm telling you, I have a camera, so when people came to check like the meter, they thought it was like a dog. And you can just see people like running. It's like it was hilarious, man.
You mean for that, HStat? You mean for that? That's messed up. That's real messed up.
There's only one life-size statue I want, and it's on eBay. Because I'm a huge Hanna-Barbera fan. Somebody made a life-size statue of my Thor, and I want that life-size statue to go in my Hanna-Barbera collection.
Nice.
I hear that.
Or I remember that the Sideshow was a Han Solo frozen carbonite life-size statue. That was
that
really
is nice.
awesome.
Yeah,
that was really awesome.
This is also nice too. This is a little X-Force.
What is it with the mouth? I don't know. The mouth looks.
You know what? I didn't even notice that. You're right. I didn't even notice.
What is it inside his mouth? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
He has a bit of back pain or something. It's not been a good day.
This was a little bit better.
This is ruthless right here.
This is on the next level. Because I mean, if you really think about it, if Wolverine went against some ninjas, this is kind of what it would look like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
You know?
That's nice.
Holy shit.
Look, he got arrows and swords and stuff in his back. Like this.
This is the Wolverine from the ending of Logan. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you won't see that in the MCU. So
Not at all.
No.
Not even close.
Ooh, look at the rips
shit,
on the muscles. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like his
Short
flesh,
and
his
sticking
flesh
in.
is showing. It's pretty crazy.
But I thought they got close to in the movie Logan. Because it was a little bit more hardcore, you know.
Yeah, oh, it's very hardcore. Loved it.
You know what I realized? Like it's a lot of Logan towards the end here. I mean Wolverine, I guess. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
Wolverine and Venom is
He's
always
the next
there.
Venom. He's the next.
I'm shocked we haven't seen a Venom yet.
It's
It might be the first week in 53 weeks that we didn't see.
Yep.
we have 4 Wolverines instead.
He's probably going to save the best for last. Huh?
Yeah.
This one I didn't really like. This one I don't like how he's like going forward like that.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I like the
No.
costume, but I don't like that
You
pose.
sure?
Yeah,
You
not
sure?
at
I don't know. The mask looks kind of weird. Like those, I don't know, those ear things on the app. They're too long. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very long. It's very different. How we feel about this, guys?
Well, I convinced Steven to drop some pre-orders so he could get this.
First day.
I wish it's going to be PO'ing on the 9th, which is this coming week, but I won't be able to PO it to the 17th, and I'm hoping that she won't get waitlisted, which is very possible.
Very possible. Look at this thing, man.
I could see this selling out.
Look at this, man. This is.
I don't know. There's something wrong with the face in my eyes. I don't know.
I think they'll tweak the face.
I think the face there is it. I think the face does need a little tweaking, but everything else is.
Nobody's going to be looking at the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point there. Right?
And they're going to do Lady Death too. I said, wow, my girl wants Lady Death.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, that's a compromise right there.
Yeah. Very nice statue. I like this head sculpt a little better. This was better.
And what was it, 900?
Yeah, 900.
It's funny because there was a sculpture that I saw where it was Conan the Barbarian and he had a woman over his shoulder, and I'm like, why do I want to get this statue? You know?
Oh, that's the prize. That's what it's called.
Yeah. I was like, what do I want to? It was just something. I'm like, if I get this, something ain't right about this. You know?
I mean, my first idea was to get the Carnage and the Venom from Sideshow, and that plan's out the window. It's this one.
Yep.
I always said I want either a quarter scale or third scale Vampirella, and that's the one.
PCS still there, and they did this quietly because I didn't even know this was coming out.
Of course, now with all the things that we heard about PCS, I'm kind of but you know.
I'm not a huge Vampirella fan, but I don't see myself getting this though.
And this is 1/3 scale, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And another 1/3 scale.
You know, I like this piece.
This piece is nice.
I'm starting to like that piece more and more.
Who makes this?
I think it was Queens.
J&D Studios.
Okay, yeah, it's J&D, yeah.
Color's a bit off though on the armor.
J&D.
I think
It is. It might just be the lighting in the picture.
yeah, it's
a relaxed version of Queen Studios Wonder Woman without the wings.
What did you guys think about the 1984 movie?
It's trash.
bad.
I haven't seen it yet, and I'm not taking
you ain't missing nothing.
Which movie?
Wonder Woman 1984.
This movie that this statue is from. Yeah, this movie's trash, fam.
Broke my heart.
It didn't make any damn sense. I was so confused. Like,
and you know what? That was worth the stream.
Yeah, it was.
Because think about it, if you saw it in the theater, you'd be like,
I'm
"Dang!"
pissed.
Walk out. Just walk out.
Like, yo, I can pay my money for this. This is some bull job.
Yep.
I think a problem with a lot of these comic movies, sometimes there's so much going on in these movies and they're so long. Sometimes when I leave the cinema, it's like I don't even remember what happened anymore. Like that's the way I feel sometimes. Like
I don't know. I just think that it's just production companies, corporations. You gotta listen to the fans. You gotta listen to the people who are really, we follow this stuff.
Right.
And when you release something like this, and especially when you're a parent and you're trying to get your kid to get into something that can make them think, because you see, it took a long time for Marvel to get on, but Marvel always had the good stories, and that's why you see it's so successful. It's so successful.
Yeah,
Not that
I don't
DC.
think it's not just also these Marvel movies. I mean, also other, not just comic movies, but other movies, like a lot of these huge movies, like some of these new Transformer movies. I mean, nowadays there's so much going on in these movies, and there are a lot of different characters inside these movies. Sometimes you got to think twice who they were, who was, or sometimes you forget one name, who they was when they bring in new characters in these movies, especially for people who don't know the background of some of these characters. It's sometimes difficult to follow up.
Well, it's difficult when you put our favorite characters on film. That's number one. It's very difficult, and the reason why is because people like action. So
Sure.
like to sit there for let's say 25 minutes because of our attention span, you won't get it. And it takes a skilled writer to deliver that. But you see, that's why I believe that the whole MCU phase, they're exploring techniques to captivate this stuff. That's why you see it's been successful, because it's difficult.
I think when you watch them, there's a lot of action and they're really entertaining and stuff. But sometimes, after you left the movie, or shortly, maybe a day later, you're just like, whoa, what happened when, or what was this for? And so that's the way I feel sometimes. I don't know if any of you feel the same way.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I thought they was going to introduce Adam Warlock in the
They were supposed to.
Yeah, I thought they was going to do that.
Supposed to, and they kept that silent. Now it's like he teased us at the end with the end credits of Guardians 2.
Yeah.
When she said, "I think I'll call him Adam," and I'm like, "All right, we already know who that is." But ever since then, it's like that's the one thing that infuriates me about the MCU. It's characters that they were supposed to introduce, and they haven't done it yet. They haven't introduced Adam Warlock. They haven't introduced Nova, and we've seen the Nova corpse. And it's like, y'all introduced the concept, but you haven't introduced the character yet. So
I think they try. I think the reason why they may do that is because from my understanding, they try not to throw in too many characters at one time. And
exactly.
What they try to do is they try to throw in one. They try to give you one or two, make you be attached to these characters, and then now that you're attached to these characters, let's give you another one. Okay, now you're attached to this one. All right, let's give you another one. But if they just really start giving us the characters they're supposed to really give us for real, from their perspective, we wouldn't care about all of them. We would only care about our favorites, and they
you get just as late.
all of them, so they can sell the merch, sell the figures, sell the T-shirts, and sell all the stuff because we care about these characters.
Yeah, but you have to keep up to how each character connects to each other. Especially when you have these movies like Avengers, you start bringing up one character from one other movie and you bring them all together. You have to remember who was who and how do they connect to each other. And
then too, you got to think about this too. We are the savvier consumer. We're into this stuff.
The readers,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're trying to appeal to the folk who have no idea who Adam Warlock is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So they're trying to. That's why they're trying to spoon feed the audience, where they don't have to spoon feed us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why, when I do some of my reviews, I give you a backstory, because you might look at it and say, well, what is this grown man talking about? What is this thing he's talking about? But when I give you, when I try to captivate your attention, like I explain to you why we are into this hobby, then people are like, oh, okay, you know, which has is nothing new under the sun. It's been done already, you know.
That's a good point. That's a good point you made, and a good point Astro made, because you know, because after Avengers came out, the first one, you know, a lot of non-comic book people went to see that. So at work the next day, I had several people coming up. All right, Ron, who was that purple guy at the end, man? Who was that?
Yeah.
And I had to explain to him. I said, all right, well, that was Thanos. That's going to be, you know, the huge next big bad coming down.
Yeah. And the tyrant of the whole Marvel, it's like, I got asked that question coming out the theater. I'm like, how you not?
Right. That's kind of crazy.
I know a lot of people who always watched all these Marvel cartoons when they were kids, but some of them were never really into like maybe the comics. But after they brought up Thanos, a lot of those people I know, they said like, I never heard about Thanos. Who the hell was that guy? Like,
what Jones said was not exactly true. He says DC are screwing with the movies. It's not DC, it's Warner Brothers. That's the problem. A lot of studios are just interfering with the creative process on it, and then you get Justice League, the first one.
I left the theater pissed off with that one.
So
I was pissed off with Justice League.
The problem is you know, the two brothers that created Superman. It's kind of like political, religious, you know, because I tell people, you know, if you love Superman, you have to understand that if you watch the 1970 version of Superman with Marlon Brando, a lot of that stuff is deep. You know, when he said, "I sent you my only son," that stuff is like quoting Christianity, and that goes over people's head. You know, and if you watch the Henry Cavill when he's in the ship and he backs out, he makes the sign of the cross, but no one picks that up. You know, so that's this whole strange debate that's going on behind the scenes that people don't even realize.
Yeah, but you got to consider. You said yourself the movie was from the 70s or even older, and I mean the mentality of people changes over the years. It's a whole different generation, and people were thinking different that time than they do nowadays.
Right. Correct, but it's like if you're like us, the readers, and you're aware of this concept, it doesn't really change. It just has to appeal to the next generation. That's all it is. It doesn't really change. Spider-Man is going to be Spider-Man regardless. Like, I made a comment that we're born in our mother's womb knowing who Spider-Man was. I came out Spider-Man. You know, we know
it's true.
We know who the character is, but backstory and all that stuff is.
I mean, in preschool, you know, my mom gave me a wind-up Spider-Man car. This is the 70s now. She gave me a car. You pushed it back, and it would run forward. You know, with Spider-Man, he became my favorite superhero ever since then. I mean, I grew up on the 60s Spider-Man cartoon that they were showing in repeats back then. I was like, I've been Spidey ever since. I mean, I used to go goo goo gaga when, you know, whenever they mentioned that it was going to be a Spider-Man movie, because Batman was taking over back then. He, you know, was always Batman. And I'm like, well, when they going to do Spider-Man? Because Spider-Man will really bring in that money at the box office. I mean,
and now look at what's happening now.
Yep. I mean, because everybody and the mama can't wait for No Way Home.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
They're making up for all the time you had to wait.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can pull that off, like actually have the three verses in there, nobody's going to be talking about Endgame anymore.
I don't think so.
That's going to be the thing. If they can actually do the three Spider-Verses.
And see, the thing is, Shang-Chi is doing really good, you know, at the box office. It's going to make a pretty good penny this weekend. That's good news, because I said a couple weeks back, I think Spider-Man is going to bring everybody back to the theater, but Shang-Chi is slowly bringing everybody back, because
they saying he's doing numbers.
John Campio on his movie talk, you know, he was saying it's going to make all right, but he doesn't think it's going to make that much money, but he got proven wrong. And that's good news for Spidey. That's good news for the Eternals.
Right.
But do you guys think it's due to the fact of the Easter eggs? That's what's bringing people back to the theater.
I think, I think all that plays a factor.
All of it as a whole. It's a good movie. Easter eggs. you know what I'm saying? It's new character, all this other stuff. You know,
Don't underestimate nostalgia.
Nope.
not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah.
All right, guys. We have reached the end of today because I gotta get to this. I gotta get to this Shang-Chi movie. Listen, like I said, I'm gonna tell everybody if it's trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. If it's not trash, I'm gonna keep it 100. It was fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I'm about to get off here, go get ready, and go see what's going on. But let me forget before I forget. Make sure you subscribe to Cyber Assembler's channel, HStat. You know what I'm saying? My channel, Cash was here earlier. Make sure you subscribe to him. Our other man, Steve, Casual Nerd Problems. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Who else? Who am I missing? That's everybody, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, in my channel. Subscribe to my channel too. Yeah.
If you want.
Of course.
I just did.
There you go. Absolutely. But again, thank you guys. This is another awesome show, man. You guys are awesome. You guys, great commentary, great perspectives, just great banter, man. You guys did a great job. I appreciate y'all, man.
No
Thank
doubt.
you. Thanks for having
Thank
me, man. I
you,
appreciate it.
everyone.
Absolutely. Listen, HStat, you welcome here anytime, man. So just anytime you want to get something off your chest, hey, just hit me. You get the link.
He's thinking about barbecue right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, let's do this again because I'm gonna go see the movie tomorrow. So
okay, yeah. So next week.
Mhm.
Come on next week. Rome's going to see it. I think tonight too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the late show tonight.
We'll talk about it next week. Yeah,
I'm gonna see it tomorrow. So definitely, that's cool.
Yeah, let's do that. Shang-Chi review next week by us.
Is it theaters only, or is it going to be streaming as well?
It's theaters only. Because I was gonna stream it.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna stream it too,
Oh,
but
well.
then I realized it was only in the movies. So I was like, all right, I gotta go to the movies now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yep, man. Until next time, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe.
All right, fellas. Thanks for
Peace
having me.
out.
Have a good one. Peace.
God bless you. God bless your statues and everyone else.
No doubt.
Well, God bless us with money to get these statues, my
Exactly.
God. Get the money for these statues, man. All right, brothers.
All right.
Have
Hey,
a good
peace
one.
out, y'all.
See ya.
Peace, people.
Yeah.